Alright guys, welcome back. So in this video I'm gonna show you all the cheapest way to build AK-74N for farm lockdown. And this video is gonna be all amazing, so watch till the end. Now what I'm gonna do is first I'm gonna start with the stock side, okay? Now AKM stock over here that is added gives us a good vertical recoil, horizontal recoil, and also gives us a good hipfire stability over here. You can see that the vertical and horizontal recoil have risen to a ratio of 57 to 39. Okay, choosing any other what you can say stock over here will obviously increase the price, and that's obviously not going to come in the cheapest category. So we're gonna leave this as it is, okay? But depends on you. If you want to choose any other stock over here, then I would say you go with this one or the FAB, okay? Because the FAB gives you a good score for the hipfire stability, but this one gives you a good ergonomics and the vertical and horizontal recoil. But keep in mind it costs around like 6k, okay? But if you can afford it, well and good. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with the AKM that is over here by default. Now moving to the pistol grip. Now the pistol grip gives us a good ratio of 62 for the ergonomics and the hipfire stability. Ergonomics is set to 49 and the hipfire stability is set to 73. Okay, depends on you. If you want to change it further, you can change it to this one. Okay, it's gonna cost around like 2k coins, but I'm gonna leave it as it is with lightweight AK. Okay, so we're done with the stock and the pistol grip. Let's move on towards handguard. Now this is the default handguard that I was given, but what I would advise you, just to increase the score and everything, we can choose the AK custom. Now AK custom obviously targets directly on the vertical and horizontal recoil. Okay, gives us a score of 58 to 39. Now what we can do is we can obviously attach a base over here. Okay, the reason why we attach the base is for the front grip. That's obvious. You can choose the aluminum front grip or you can choose the lightweight tilt. Depends on you, or you can go with the vertical. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the lightweight tilt. Doesn't give costs that much coins and gives us a good score. Okay, so we're done with this. Let's move on towards the muzzle. Now for the muzzle, I would say you can go with this one. Okay, gives us a good score, increases the score for the vertical and horizontal recoil. But if you don't want to go with that, you can simply choose this one. Okay, doesn't cost that much coins also. Okay, so what you can see over here is that the AK series muzzle over here costs around like only 2k. The lightweight tilt, the front grip costs around like 3k, and AK custom costs around like 4k only. Okay, but that's the whole thing with that. The scope over here, let's talk about the scope. Now with this particular score, the best scopes that you can go with, in which you can control the recoil even, is the red dot sights. Now the SRDS cost around like if you total it out, costs around like 8k. Okay, so that's quite expensive and doesn't come in cheap. I want to make this cheap as possible. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the replacement for this, and that is choosing the cross mount and then adding the tri reflex onto this. Okay, so yeah, that's the whole thing with that. I mean, total this out, it comes around like 13k. So that's the cheapest way that you can go with the budget build over here for the AK-74. Let's total it out, and this is our final build. Okay, now let's head over towards the shooting range and test this gun out. Let's go. Okay, so we're at the shooting range, guys. Now let's check the gun out. Let's check our build over here. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna position myself right over here, and yeah, I'm gonna peek over here and shoot at this spot. Fixed at one spot, guys. So I'm using a 60 round magazine, and even with that, it's fixed at one spot, as you can see. So if you're gonna shoot a player with this one, it's gonna deliver the maximum damage. So let's see if we shoot at these dummies. Yep, it does the job over here. So the results are all in front of you guys, okay? So yeah, if you're gonna take this in farm lockdown, packed with the low 4 ammo, which is cheap even, depends on you. So yeah, it's gonna, obviously be fruitful for you guys and deliver the maximum damage and gonna prove to be very lethal. What I would advise you is not to, if you learn the art of like controlling the recoil of the gun, then you can always go with the cheap build, but plug in the most expensive ammo that you can. Obviously level 4, but you want to go above that with all the skills that we have. That's well and good. Okay, so yeah, don't put that much money on the build. Put money on the ammo, okay? Because the firing rate, the muzzle velocity, and everything is gonna remain the same for the gun, even if you add one of the most expensive stuff in the gun, okay? The reason why we add all of those attachments is just to increase all of the scores, for the vertical recoil, for the recoils, for the ergonomics, hipfire stability, the effective range, using the long short barrels, medium barrels. So yeah, that's what the story is, you know but the default setup remains the same. Hipfire stable, sorry, shooting power, the muzzle velocity, everything. Okay, so yeah, if you did find this video helpful, guys, do share and subscribe. And yeah, your support means a lot to me. Each and every comment of yours means a lot to me. Okay, so yep, just support me and the channel. I'm quite working hard for this and keeping up with the grind. Take care of yourself, guys, and yes, best of luck for your raids ahead. Bye bye.